이분, 괜찮아? 여긴 위험해. 어서 내 손을 잡아.
Stellar Blade has been on my radar for a while now. It was actually announced all the way back in 2019 under the title Project Eve. And then it wasn't until recently that we started to see more on the game, of like, how it looks, how it plays, and all that. And we got our hands on a demo, which I know was briefly available, and then it was like taken off for a bit, and people who had it disabled. This goes into like a whole other topic that we could go for like digital ownership and stuff, but we're gonna save that for another one. We're here to talk about the Stellar Blade demo, and if you want the TLDR, this game is awesome. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it when it comes out. But if we need more detail, let's go into some of those details here, shall we? So in this demo, you play as Eve. And we're just going to get this out of the way right now because apparently there's some controversy about this character and the way she's designed and all that. She is based off of a real model, and I will post a video up here about the model actually being, getting photo shoots for the character. But they use the body of the model, but the face is originally made by the team, and I don't see what the problem here is. She looks good. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. This has all been blown out of proportion, and it just kind of boggles my mind. But no, model looks great, Eve looks great, the rest of the game looks incredible too, and the fact that it's running on like Unreal Engine 4, they've really put the engine to good use and kind of stretched its limits. You got these really nice looking environments, very good looking animations, and good particle effects and everything. The game actually comes with 3 modes, in that you get performance mode, you also get a balanced mode, and you also get quality mode. Now, Digital Foundry also did an analysis of these. Again, I'll post it up here. You'll see it there in a moment if you want to get the nitty-gritty of it. I play the game in balanced mode, and from what I tried of it, it actually runs fine. It does dip a little bit here and there, but it's not unbearable. I actually think it's good. But if you do want like that solid 60 FPS, that's where the performance mode comes into play. And I did try it for a brief bit with performance, and it's great. It's great. I like it. This game like looks good. It runs well. I would personally like to see balance mode maybe a little bit more improved if they can before launch. If not, maybe there'll be a patch in the future to kind of keep it at like the solid 60, but we'll have to see when that time comes around for that. In terms of how it plays though, this was the surprising part to me. This is not what I expected. I was expecting kind of a stylish game that you would see in your Bayonetta, your Devil May Cry, and it isn't that. There are some elements taken there because you do have the ability to dodge attacks at the last second, and then you can also parry attacks too, and these do come in to gameplay aspects as well, because if you can stagger your enemies, like there's a little bar underneath their health. If you stagger them enough with like blocking at the right moment, you can perform like a super deadly attack on them, and if you dodge at the right time, then you can also just go in for a counter attack. But one other feature that is with the dodging is that if, depending on how your blade glows, if it glows blue, I believe it is, you can actually dodge, once you unlock the ability, dodge behind them and then launch an attack at that point. Now, these systems are cool. I haven't nailed them down, but they are satisfying to pull off when you do, and when you can chain them together. It's just a thing of beauty. The nice thing though with this game is if you are having troubles with this stuff, you have the ability to practice these abilities too, and I think that's something that's going to be very handy. This may have been in other games before. I don't know if I've seen it. If you have, can you let me know like below in the comments which games have had this kind of feature? Because I haven't seen it around that much, and I do think this is something very handy in terms of practice for its mechanics. And then in terms of other things with the game, like there is exploration based, you're out there, you know, grinding out for experience, you're getting new abilities for Eve, you're also exploring the environment. It does kind of have a Souls-ish kind of element to it, but I do like what Shift Up is doing here with this game. And the demo did provide enough length to kind of experience some of the things that the game has to offer, and I do want to see more with it. But there is one thing that deserves special note, and that's the music. I think the music in this game is great, and I like how it shifts, like from going low-key kind of ambient stuff, and then when it kicks into combat, it actually picks up and it starts to become a little more intense. And it even feels like the flow of it well when you're in the boss battle. The music is really key to this game, and I want to get my hands on this soundtrack. If the physical soundtrack does come out, I will be getting my hands on this for sure. The other thing with audio, though, is that you can also listen to it in different languages. I only tested Korean and English, and they actually sound pretty good. The English one is a little more British. I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that too, but I think it does a good job of portraying what the characters are saying and how the emotions are. I think when playing it, I probably will go with the Korean one because, again, game's developed in Korea, so that's kind of my reason for it. I'm excited for this game. It looks great. I'm ditching the controversy and all that stuff aside. Eve's model looks fantastic. It's nice to see these kind of designs, and not only with the model, but also with the world itself and the game and everything. Shift Up is got a real hit on their hands here, and I can't wait to get my hands on this. If you want to play this yourself, the demo is out now. The game is going to be available April 26th, so you can check it out then for the full game. I do plan on picking this up in the future, so expect a review when I get my hands on it. So you can, when I get it, I will let you guys know. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Have you played the demo? What do you think of it? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Are you excited for Stellar Blade? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot. And I thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. I truly appreciate it. So with that said, thank you for watching. And until next time, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.
Super Retro Force.